November the 3rd, 2020, 11:30 p.m. The quiet night is disrupted by hundreds of armed soldiers surrounding the Northern Command's base in Mekelle, the capital of the state of Tigray. Shots are fired. The base is under attack. The Ethiopian soldiers are being fired at by the very people who they protected for more than 20 years. Mercilessly, the Tigray Special Forces open fire on unarmed men, killing hundreds of soldiers in minutes. November 4th, 2020. The Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Abiy Ahmed, addresses the nation. The red line has been crossed. The National Defense Force that has been in the bunkers for the past 20-plus years defending its people and the country by paying heavy sacrifices with its blood and flesh has been attacked yesterday evening in Mekelle and many other places by traitors and the force they organized.
The organized and highly networked obstruction of justice that was being orchestrated by those who played a leading role in the systemic abuse of human rights and a massive corruption.
In less than a week, the Tigray forces lose ground following an unexpected drone attack carried out by the Ethiopian Air Force. Tigray forces were left with few options: attack Eritrea and make the conflict an international conflict. Saturday, the 14th of November, Tigrayan forces launched 2 rockets to the capital of Eritrea, Asmara. The mission was a failure. The Eritrean government refused to act against Ethiopia. November 30th, 2020. CIA starts to worry about the future of the Tplf, a long-living U.S. ally who's willing to execute U.S. interests in the Horn of Africa. No questions asked. After 8 months of bloodshed, Ethiopian forces take full control of the Tigray region and the capital, Mekelle. Most of the senior leadership of the Tplf were killed, and a bunch of them arrested. June 2021. Seeing the failure of the Tplf, CIA changes strategy. A coordinated international media attack. Fake news and fake reports are released.
CNN's findings point to a renewed campaign of ethnic cleansing, one which bears all the hallmarks of genocide as defined by international law.
Now let's talk about Ethiopia. It's under a state of emergency.
We have seen all kinds of violations like extrajudicial killings, gender-based violence, rape, massive rapes, arbitrary detention.
Ethiopia has for decades been the beneficiary of a U.S. government trade agreement granting hundreds of millions of dollars for favorable access to U.S. markets.
This girl is so scared. She's covering her face, but she wants to tell us what happened, which is that a grenade detonated in front of a group of soldiers, and she says they started randomly opening fire on civilians. She is clearly not a soldier.
Final goal of the U.S. government? Portray the conflict as a genocide against the people of Tigray, provide weapons through international aid agencies, put sanctions, and force the Prime Minister to resign and give power to the Tplf.
the U.S. has already acted. We called for this meeting. We've had 6 closed-door meetings, and the situation in Tigray has not significantly improved. And so we think it's time to have an open meeting and give the Security Council the opportunity to address this issue in a public way so that the people of Tigray know that this is an issue that we're concerned about.
Determined to reach its goal, the U.S. government, in coordination with the UK, Ireland, France, and Lithuania, pushes the UN Security Council to impose sanctions and possibly deploy peacekeeping forces to Ethiopia. Russia, China, and India oppose. July 2021. Ethiopian intelligence services learn about CIA operatives present in Ethiopia, working behind the scenes with UN agencies. The Ethiopian National Security Council decides to counterattack by making Addis Ababa the only way in for any international aid, disturbing all sources of weaponry support to the TPLF. September 2021. The Ethiopian government identifies 7 UN officials working with foreign governments and in collaboration with the WHO Director Tedros Adhanom to falsify documents and data. The Ethiopian government decides to declare them persona non grata, demanding their immediate expulsion from the territory. October 2021. Ethiopian intelligence services identify different radar places in Mekelle and destroys them immediately. Yet again, the U.S. government continues to support the group by providing satellite imagery. Why are Western governments against the Ethiopian people?